Picks up Fisher. Westbrook now on Bryant. Fisher again. Durant's ball handler, that's what a lot of the coaches talk about, how good a ball handler he is, and at his size enables him to create so much.
Well, his assist totals are pretty good, but his turnovers are higher than his assists. That's one thing he's going to have to continue to work on, is playing in traffic and making the right play.
Green misses, ball is loose, Durant picks it up. Durant was third in the NBA in turnovers. Nice feed, Westbrook to Kristich. And the Thunder back within 12.
You know, Mark, I like their demeanor. It hasn't been going well. They've been dominated so far by the Lakers, but there's no sense of lack of poise. It's very impressive.
Let's listen to a recent huddle from Scotty Brooks.
Foul them! Foul them! Chase everything down. Come off the screens harder. They're just playing. They're playing harder. They're playing harder. They're the defending champions, and you're letting them play harder. No, we want to get to where they are. We want to get to where they are. The only way we're going to get to them by challenging ourselves to play hard every possession down the court.
Well, that was his message all week. Play hard and play for each other. He says that he says it so much that his daughter Lexi, who's 9 years old, recently told him, "Dad, your team didn't play hard in a recent loss." He says it's so much around the house, I guess, as well. And that's his message to his team, and that was the message from his daughter.
When your 9-year-old daughter's second-guessing you, you got problems.
You've been there.
My goodness.
Bryant. Artest. That's a three. Well short. Good contesting of the shot from Jeff Green. Westbrook got away. I was going to say got away with a double dribble, but he didn't. 8 turnovers for the Thunder. Fisher, the old pro. Well, Fisher and Bryant themselves have played more playoff games than the entire Thunder team combined. Odom kicks it out. Gasol with the left hand, short. Westbrook, nice crossover, but couldn't control it. Kobe Bryant takes it away from Cephalosha.
And the Lakers have really caused the Thunder problems off the dribble, stripping them once they've beaten them off the dribble, coming from behind.
Bad pass that time from Fisher. 6 turnovers for LA. 3 minutes left here, first half. Durant. Kevin Durant now 4 for 12 from the field. In some ways, though, how poorly Oklahoma City has shot, 35%. They're fortunate to be only down 14. Gasol gets it deep. And is not get the roll. Odom right there for the rebound. Gasol, ball batted out of his hands. Nice save from Durant. Laker fans wanted a foul. Westbrook. Feed inside to Kristich, and he somehow finds an angle to put it in. Westbrook now with 5 assists. Kristich, a good player when he first came up with the Nets. They thought he was going to be a big part of their future. Then he really had a serious knee injury. Left the NBA for half the season. And Cephalosha's call for a foul. And we're going to have a timeout. That's one of the stories of the first half, Mark. Andrew Bynum's return so far has been a success.
So making life so much easier when you talk about having his presence on both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. Also the ability to catch, finish in traffic, alter shots. Welcome sight in Lakerland.
It's playoff time, so the stars are out. Although Khloe Kardashian always has good seats. Jason Bateman here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Sandy Garcia frequently here watching his Lakers, as is Terry Hatcher. Of course, it's also baseball season. Major League Baseball continues on ESPN tonight and tomorrow. First, the Cardinals and the Mets. Sunday Night Baseball presented by Taco Bell tonight at 8 Eastern. Then Lou Pinilla's Cubs take on the Mets on Monday night, presented by Sears Lawn and Garden tomorrow at 7 Eastern. What a long day it was for the Mets and Cardinals last night in St. Louis, where we were going from Cleveland to L.A. Carmelo Anthony poured in 42 points as the Nuggets got game one. A no-hitter from Jimenez, first in Rockies history. And then the Mets defeating the Cardinals in 20 innings. It was scoreless, for the first 18?
Yeah, and then who's the infielder for St. Louis?
The guy who won the game with the Grand Slam the day before, I believe, is the one that pitched.
Man, he could have had a heck of a 2 days in a row.
All I know is the Yankees won.
Oh, figures. So Bryant to the free throw line. Lakers now shooting 44% overall. As Oklahoma City's defense getting a little better after the hot start by LA. We've talked about it a lot, but you see that bandage on that right index finger. He's gone all season. December 11th is when he broke it. His shooting numbers are all down a little bit. It's amazing how he's able to shoot with it. Westbrook's shot is good. Mark, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, absolutely. But that's a guy that puts the time in, has changed his shot. The way he shoots the basketball because of the injury, but there's no coincidence. I love the fact he made no excuses. Struggling at times, doesn't have the same explosiveness because of the body being beat up, but here's a guy that made no excuses and just continues to grind it out.
He might need surgery on it after the season as our test misses. Westbrook hesitates, gets inside, count it, and foul. And there's Russell Westbrook. So strong and quick, gets to the basket and a chance for a three-point play.
I like the adjustment that he's made. It just cannot be the Kevin Durant show. They need him to score the basketball, pushing it in transition. A couple of times he's made plays for other guys. Now the mindset is, it's time for me to become a scorer. Outstanding athlete and can finish at the rim.
I like to make comparisons. Sam Presti, who you mentioned, the general manager, Jeff, was the assistant in San Antonio. And when they brought in Tony Parker, Parker at first made some mistakes when he was with the Spurs. Same thing with Westbrook, but Presti's going to be patient with him because he thinks this kid is going to be a terrific point guard for a long time.
Or he rebounds, he can get to the rim. The one thing that continues to, I think that most guys try to continue to get better at, as they force a 24-second violation, is his decision-making, which they're happy with his improvement, and then he's going to continue to have to improve his jump shooting ability. He only shot 41.8 this year and 22% from three. That's just not going to get it done.
His team now back within 10. Coming up at halftime, Stuart Scott, Michael Wilbon, and John Barry will have the T-Mobile halftime report. Take a close look at Lamar Odom, and we'll have LeBron James on Kobe Bryant. I heard Lisa Saltis talk about LeBron James gave Kevin Durant a text this week. Now tell him, enjoy your playoffs. I don't know if he's enjoying it so far. But the Thunder coming back. Westbrook pulls up, and what was a 17-point lead has been cut to 8.
That's why I think the better comparison to me when you talk about Westbrook is Gary Payton. The size, the strength, the ability to defend, and then improved jump shooting. It's going to get better as he moves on along his career.
Gasol, Shannon Brown, nice entry pass. Pau Gasol has 9 points, 9 rebounds. And the Lakers had missed 9 shots in a row before hitting that. Westbrook left-handed. Pretty play from Westbrook. Westbrook has the last 8 points for the Thunder. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical. Bryant tries on Sefolosha. Back up top, Fisher. Won't go, man. Bryant's follow will not count. And that will end the first half. Kobe Bryant, the Lakers, hot start. As Bryant had 14, Lakers went up by as many as 17 as Kevin Durant was harassed by Ron Artest quite a bit in the first half. But Oklahoma City, led by Russell Westbrook, a strong finish to the period. And it's suddenly an 8-point game. The story really for the Lakers was Andrew Bynum, and he's with Lisa.
Thank you, Mike. Drew, 9 points, 5 5 rebounds, 2 block shots in that first half. What were you expecting these first few minutes to be like for you back after missing 13 games?
Oh man, my conditioning was a problem out there. I got super tired, but I'm just fighting through it, trying to get it back, and just playing as hard as I can.
How does the Achilles feel, and what has been the key so far to the success in that first half?
I'm trying to get the ball low in the paint where I can be effective, and then just trying to block every shot and get every board playing with energy and effort. That's what the coaching staff asked of me. That's what I'm doing.
Achilles feels okay?
Yep, so far my Achilles feels fine.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks.
Mike?
All right, Lisa. The Lakers did miss 10 of their last 11 shots from the field. As we have the T-Mobile halftime report coming up. The guys back in the studio will talk about Lamar Odom and LeBron. We'll talk about Kobe Bryant. Game 2 of the 2010 NBA playoffs. The defending champs with Game 1 of their opening round best-of-7 playoff series. A hot start, but a very young, exciting team. They're going to come back. Halftime at the Staples Center. Lakers by 8.